Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense will get first crack at it here. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Bearcats line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
They'll go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great job by the back on the option. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
He gets it in there for the two-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Bearcats send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hayden. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Here's a heat. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just 1 step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job, Buck.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the runner paid the price on that one. Nobody blocked the middle linebacker. He came through that hole unencumbered and laid the lumber on that tackle for loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Quick step and go. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Got a man. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That one.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Here comes the heat. Finds us back in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Hey, man, that's really good decision-making there by the quarterback, too, because that play is called early in the downs because you're hoping to take a shot, right? You're hoping to push it down the field. But if the defense takes it away, find your check down.
Breaks into the open. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to move them on the counter. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They bring the punt. The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the ump man. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Great place to start for this trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. On target. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. The tap. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense drags him down. The Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Immediately fires to the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Bearcats will hustle to the line. Going with the ground game left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. The corners are walked up tight. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Bearcats will punt this one away. goes for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Makes the grab at the 10. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Aggies! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn on the gas. Great job, great return.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Snagged in the middle. It's Gilliam. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rushes on him. He slings it deep to the left. And it's caught inside the 20. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Kick out of bounds.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Here's the pressure. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Pulls it in. It's Gilliam. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Here's the punt, and whether it goes 3 yards or 93 yards, just don't let that return guy get it again. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll leave it with him. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. They'll try the counter. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with their foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now. Now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the side.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Thanks to grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8.
Oh, he's got some space. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Was to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. And you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because 1st down he got sacked, 2nd in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the 1st down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this 3rd down manageable now.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Sam Houston, 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Leaves it with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He leaves it with the back. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. Showing off the arm. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice...
He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And the extra point was good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Gilliam. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. defense showing blitz here. On third down, he drops the throw. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over 'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Gilliam. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Trying to keep this drive alive. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Another broken tackle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. He went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a heat. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. Now on the return. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. At the 20, he's got space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Zings it complete to the right. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. He'll try it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Toss sweep right. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.